Good morning, friends. Teresa from Star Stylist Homestead. So, I'm starting this video, but I'm all done with it. I just want to show you what I made today, and then I'm going to go through and show you how and why, okay? I have a new stand, so give me a minute. These are wrapped up already, but these are my taco bowls. This is the spinach tortilla shell. I made a couple of these. You hear how crispy? Then these are the other ones. I did them butt backwards. They're still a bowl and still edible. I wasn't sure these were going to fit inside my pans, which are these, because they're kind of small, but it works perfect. This is the shell inside the bag that I put in like this, and the sides stayed up. I was afraid the sides were going to fall down. But anyway, I made 10, 12, and 9-inch tortilla shells. Now let me show you how I did it, and they're baked. That's the best part, baked. I'll be right back. Friends, let me just say in the beginning here, you're going to see the pans that I use specifically for that. You do not need those. I'm just adding this into the video. I have these little bread pans. It's not going to be round, but you can take that and you can use these to make a bowl, or any oven safe. If you have round ones, ramekins, you can use those. This is the 12-inch. So even a small, of course not that small, but the small ramekins or larger ramekins, you can use those. It does not have to be these pans, so don't just think that you can't make these, because you could even use aluminum foil if you want to hoist your aluminum foil. You can set these up in the aluminum foil and just bend them like this, you know, and set them up in the aluminum foil. So there's all kinds of ways to do it. Just don't think you have to go buy these pans for it. Use any oven safe. I would say. Alrighty, I'm trying a healthier version of these, and I'm trying a few different ways. So I have these bowls. I've had them for years and I almost never use them, but I'm going to try them today. I have a 9-inch tortilla shell in here with no oil. I have my oven heating up to 375. I have one laying over the top, and I just put a little with my olive oil on it. And then I have the large one. I have oil on the back. I am going to put these in the oven, 375. I'm going to keep checking them every 5 minutes or so. I want to see which one comes out the best. I'm hoping this one with no oil. I'm going to take them out of the bowls and flip them over once they start crisping up. But I wanted to try 3 different ways, one each, to see which one comes out best, so that I can make up all these shells for dinner. Here we have these at 375. I just found out it's supposed to be 400. What I'm going to do, you can see it starting to brown. 10 minutes at 375. Not enough for me. If you want them crispier, use the oil on it. I can almost see the difference between this one and feel it. You hear that? And that's soft. I'm going to flip these over. I'm going to stick this one on the inside and flip these over the top, and I'll show you. All right, here we go. This is the one that was obviously flipped over the top. Has oil. It is crispier. This is the one I did not put oil on. It's softer. I'm putting them back in the oven at 400. I'm going to put them on for 3 minutes or so. Just to get the other side, because I want the whole thing crispy. So I'll bring you back for that. FYI, my friends, I am oil in this before I put it on the pan because it's much easier than once you get it on the pan. And I'm leaving the edges out because those are going to crisp anyway. I did get a little bit up there. Friends, up on that. This was another 5 minutes at 400. This one with no oil. You can, I mean, it, oh, sorry. It worked. Of course, you have to let them totally cool off. And I'm going to leave it there. It is a little crispy. This one's firmer. I guess this was no oil, this back corner one. And this one, I'm now going to use these pans and do them like this with the oil at 400 degrees and see how those come out. And you can keep these wrapped up, plastic bag, for 4 to 6 days fresh. And then just pop them back in the oven, 325 I believe it is, just to heat them up a little bit. All right, friends. These, they didn't come too much of a bowl, but enough to put something in. I left these in for for a couple more minutes because it wasn't brown enough. This is the one I took out at 10. This is the smaller one, and it came out perfect, 10. This is 12 minutes, and those I think are going to be perfect, and I will put the oil on them because they get crispier. Let me show you these. This is the one. You can hear it. This one is the one with no oil. So you can do it with no oil and it comes out perfect. I don't think it's going to be as crispy as these. It even feels it. This one I probably could have left it a little bit longer, but it's okay. It's nice and crispy. Looks wonderful. So there you have it, baked or not baked. FYI, friends, you want the shape of the bowl. These are the 9-inch. I think they're 8, but I measured them. They're 9-inch. You want the shape of the bowl? Put them inside like that first. It doesn't matter that it's not the small ones. It still does the shape. And then if you want to flip it over, because the bottom still gets brown. I like them crispier. You know me and crispy. So I just take them out of that, flip it over and put it over the top, put it in for another 2 minutes, and boom, they're done. These, obviously, you can see, it's still a bowl and you can still do a taco salad in there. These are the 12-inch. So I didn't actually try to put it inside the bowl, but I think it would flip over too much anyway, which is why I set it upside down. But they're still nice and, listen. Oh, look. Nice and crispy. All right, and look, they stack for you so you can put them in the bag easier. Look, friends, I was wrong. They actually do. This is the 12-inch. Look at it. I just oiled it a little bit, fit right in the pan. These are my last two. I figured I'd try these today too and see how they are, and I'll let you know. So there you have it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 of them. And it took me maybe a half hour to do them all because I could only do 3 in the pan. Or I only did 3 each instead of moving the racks around. So there you have it. Friends, I forgot to video my salad. I took some pictures. These are amazing. That is yummy. That shell is perfect because you know I love crunchy. And the whole thing is crunchy. And you don't have that oily taste. So baked it is from now on. So anyway, like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you. I hope you guys try these because they are amazing. And the best part is they're not deep fried. Ciao for now, my friends.